My hat! This is race 2 of the end of the year series 2001 at Norcal Hobbies. The very first truck right where the Marshall is, that red truck, that's a Team Associated SC6.2, followed by my truck, also Associated 6.2. The black truck, that's a Pro4 by Associated. The yellow truck that just tumbled, that is an Xray. And the last truck, that one is, it's actually my truck. My buddy's going to help me just tune it up. That way I can provide channels and feedback for you. So, bit of a minor crash there, but let me talk about that truck that my friend is driving. That is based on a Traxxas Slash, so it has a 272R transmission in it right now, GTR shocks that are in desperate need of tuning. Oil's too thick on them based on the feedback that he gave, but he's going to tune it. But it has the Proline ProTrac. But here we go. Now to my truck. That's the important thing. So I'm driving. This is actually the very first night I drive this track. This is the third time I've driven it, which happens to be the main race. One of the things that you're going to notice about my driving is, one, I need a lot more practice. So again, I've said this in some other videos. One of the main things is to practice, and practice. Just get some track time. That jump is very, very tricky. I'll cover it a little more afterwards. I'm keeping my nose up a little too much here. There we go. Now, some of the changes, there's been no suspension changes or anything from the last one. The only change is the motor. I finally ditched the Phantom Icon 17.5. Not because I didn't like it, but because it went in a buggy. So I decided to get a buggy. I was convinced for carpet. And that Icon was perfect for it. And for this truck, sometimes there were some jumps. You need a little more power on a truck, to be honest. The guy in the very far end with the backwards hat, he's the one that made the recommendation, and I'm glad he did. So I'm running a 9.5 Team Powers Actinium V4 motor, and it's doing well. I just need more practice. So there I'm caught up to the red truck, but then I screw up. So to be honest, the truck is nice. The problem is the driver. So there the red truck's going to pull ahead, and the yellow truck's ahead right now. And one of the things that you'll notice is it's mainly the errors. The errors are what really add up to time. There I did a single because I didn't feel confidence that I could make it. Then again, part of me forgets that now I have power. That move right there, the reason why I didn't go into the jumps is I figured I would lose a little more time, so I just drove all the way to the end. I didn't want to cut the track. That's the reason why. So I just drove all the way to where I thought it would be. But from time to time, if you peek on that slash, it's actually doing pretty well, considering it hasn't really been tuned for carpet. Then again, my friend's a very good driver, so that could be it. But if you look at that red truck, it's caught up to the yellow. Yellow was ahead. Now, one of the funny things about that yellow truck is it doesn't really have brakes, so he has two options. Go fast or go faster, which is awesome. But here we go. I'm going to try to catch up. To be honest, this entire time, I'm just hoping they take each other out. That's really my goal. Because those two drivers are incredibly skilled. So there's no way on earth I'm going to catch up to them on skill. Especially since I'm driving a very similar truck to one of them, to the red one. And one of the things that I'm actually really happy about this race, I know I lose, right? I get third place, but so I'm the second loser. But one of the things that actually made me really happy is the guy in the red truck. I have a great deal of respect for him as a driver. He's an amazing driver, just all around. But I'm going to focus on short course. He's very good at short course here at this local track. And after we were done racing, he actually like checked out my truck. He was curious about it. He inspected it. You know, checked what I had done to the truck, because keep in mind that he has, in a way, seen me sort of grow with this truck. I bought this kit brand new for the previous series, and then just started tweaking it, tuning it, and so for me that was, you know, that was sort of like the highlight of my night. That a very good driver, an amazing driver, would be interested in my setup. Kind of crazy for me. So even though I lost, that's what happened. But here we go. I'm being chased by the Pro4. Kind of. I lapped him. He's gonna try. I keep trying to convince him to get a two-wheel drive, but he doesn't want to, which is fine. Pro4 is a very good truck by Team Associated. The only thing is the center of gravity is a little higher if you look at it. So it's on this high bite surface. It's good, but there's other things that you could get. Well, I hope you enjoyed the race. I have to go to podium. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not, and consider short course. It's really fun.
What? Oh, my hair! My tongue! My room!